Hi, everybody. We're here with Tosin Abasi, a phenomenal guitar player. How you doing today?
I'm all right. How are you?
Doing good, man. So, a lot of people have been seeing your videos. You're playing these giant fretted guitars with 8 strings. I mean, tell me a little bit what it takes to play, a guitar of this size.
It takes the intent to play a guitar that size. I don't know, man. I think if you have a good grasp on the fretboard, it's not that daunting to add a few strings. The way I tune it's pretty logical. I don't have to think much past the 7-string guitar. I have a 5th-string rooted chord here. I can just get a 5th below the root there, and then an octave below. So it's pretty logical.
Mm-hmm. So, and you're endorsed by Ibanez, correct? Tell me a little bit about your guitar then. Just this particular one.
Yeah, this is a stock RG2228, and it's one of the only 8 strings that I've encountered that feels like extremely close to a normal 6 or 7-string guitar. If you're used to playing an RG, you could get to one of these and feel pretty comfortable. I think it has a 27-inch neck on it, EMG 808s, which are pretty cool pickups, very evenly voiced for all the frequencies and stuff. So I dig it. I can do the leads, and the scale length is comparable to a normal guitar, so my bends intonate a bit easier than if I was on like a 30-inch neck or something like that.
And we got our effects down here. Why don't you run us through this?
Well, pretty much I've got a boomerang phrase sampler, and then this is just a MIDI controller that I use to control the axe effects, which all the effects are housed in. But with the boomerang, it's pretty cool. I can record myself. I can control the volume there if I want to. I can add a layer. That sort of thing. So I use this to double myself and pretty much emulate, a third guitar player when we need it.
That's really cool, man. And behind us we have the amps. So why don't you tell us a little about these?
This is my rig here. I've got an Axe FX Ultra going through a VHT 252. This is a stereo 2 power amp. It's EL34s, and I run usually 2 separate amps, one to each channel, to emulate, having 2 amps. I like to do that because you can add a lot of tonal complexity, like harmonic complexity to your tones. And pretty much that's going into this orange 412. And I'm sharing Jake from Periphery's cab, but normally I have a G Flex. I'm kind of in flux about what I want to use as a second cab.
Flex about the G Flex?
Yeah, pretty much. But the orange is sweet. I think it's classic vintage 30 tone. It's like pretty unbeatable. So yeah, all the effects are housed in here as well as the tone, so it's a preamp and an effects processor.
Is this a secret tone, or is this something that you've had to fiddle around a lot with?
I've only had this unit for like 2 months now, so I'm constantly messing with patches. Luckily it sounds good pretty much like out of the box. The clean tone, is nothing secret about it. I think maybe I'll upload some patches to the forum and people can swap those out if they feel like it. But Misha actually helped me dial in my rhythm patch and made it all djenty, so that's pretty cool.
And djent, by the way, is the sound of the guitar. Djent. So that's djent.
Yeah. I'm Tosin Abasi, and this is CAFO. Well, it's part of CAFO at least.
It's a cool part.
Yeah.
You're actually using the boomerang that we showed earlier and everything?
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's a cool unit because all of its functions are accessible by your foot. So there's an individual button for each thing. If you're too loud, you've got a knob to roll up or down. If you want to go in reverse, you can just hit a knob as opposed to turning a knob or a setting. So yeah, I love it. The action on the buttons is super quick too there. So it rules.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is Soraya.
Once again, we're here with Tosin Abasi. Thank you so much for taking the time for the interview.
No problem, man. Thanks for taking interest.
Hey, no problem, man.